Do I have everybody's attention now?
What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks FC. Well, not FCB. I think I'm in the barn chat. ZeerTalks Wrestling. I'm very sorry. Yeah. And welcome to the weekly promo class, episode 12. We're here, to chat wrestling, everything wrestling, WWE and AEW this week as well. We got to chat AEW too. You know what I'm saying? So we will chat about that. But sorry, my brain's a bit all over the place because I'm just confused about how Morocco won AFCON. I'm still so confused. So I'm gassed. Senegalese, hold that. So, yeah, do be like that. All you Africans that hated us, hold that. But anyway, that's besides the point. Also, you wrestling marks, you can all hold that because guess what? My agenda is running. You know what agenda that is? Heel turn. Hold that. You all can hold that. Now, before I begin, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bell for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check socials, and hopefully you're good wherever you are. Now, I'd say we add these frauds backstage. Fraud number 1, fraud number 2. What's up?
Get those fucking glasses off your bum. That's a gimmick for another podcast.
No.
What a heel
Give me
turn.
it on. I'm a champ. Put some respect on the champ, bro. I cast in a briefcase. Don't make me go. No, I'm kidding.
I am the law, mate.
Brother,
Fucking hell, son.
I cast in this contract. You understand? I cast in this contract. I've cast this
Say that.
contract. I've
Say
made
that.
myself champion. Put
Okay.
some respect on my name, blood.
Okay.
Put some respect.
He's the law, guys. Hello, Liam. How are you,
Hello,
mate?
mate.
Mr. Unbearable is here now.
I'm not
Some
sure what the
respect.
fuck's going on, but yeah, hello.
Ziz just lost his shit.
Yeah,
Because
actually can hold
fucking-
that cooking too.
The
8-2,
football.
welcome to the club. Anyway, now let's chat wrestling.
Raw
Yeah.
was stacked.
Raw was ass.
Nah, I think it was a good episode.
What the fuck? What did we
Yeah.
miss that you enjoyed?
I don't know. It felt like
Oh,
half-hour
man.
promo at the start, half-hour promo at the end, and 2 hours of wrestling in the middle.
You know
And the
what?
rest
Liam
of
and
the-
I, we did the watch on it. We didn't really. I mean, Liam enjoyed it less than I did. I thought it was mid. He thought it was pure shit. I'm intrigued to know your point, like on the whole show. Like,
I thought the pacing of it was good. I thought that they're building all the storylines to Mania. The stuff at the start with the masked men and all that straight away, I was like, yeah, but like even Seth's role in that, I was like, did he set up the Oba stuff, etc.? But the Oba shit alone, bro, that reaction was mental. That was a moment in wrestling. The dude had a tear coming down his eyebrow, like after he threw fucking Brock out of the ring. He had a tear in his eye, man, and he had the most like intense look on his face. Like, I thought that was awesome. The promo at the end, I genuinely thought they cooked. I thought they were cooking each other, man. Like, and I thought it was like Roman was thriving off of it too. Like when he came back into the ring and cooked some more. I thought Penta and Dragon Lee killed it. Stephanie and Raquel delivered as they always do with some fuckery in the middle. I genuinely thought it was all right. Like, I don't know. I'd say the standout was definitely Penta and Dragon.
Oh, that was
shit
the best
crazy.
one. Yeah.
Like, that shit was crazy. They were going at it.
Yeah.
That was like AEW level match. Like, they were going at it. Natty and Maxine, didn't really care for it. I mean, that feels like it's dragged on a real long time now. But every time I see Maxine, she just improves. That run up leg drop thing is really cool. Where she does like a curb stomp leg drop. It's pretty cool. I thought it was all right, bro. But I mean, granted, it's the first Raw I've watched in 2 weeks. So, but I enjoyed it. It was good enough, man. The Danhausen shit was funny. Big G cursed.
Oh my god! The only thing I found funny was what he said, and he did some Stone Cold line with cursed your ass, I believe it was.
Oh, bro, they got the name wrong. Like they got the name wrong. It should have been Stone Cold Steve Hausen. Like it just rolls off the tongue. I was talking to the missus about it this morning. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was fine enough, bro. We're still a full fucking month away from Mania.
Fair.
I can't.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give you my perspective before Liam goes. So I know when Liam goes, he's gonna rant for 10 years. Yeah, Liam, I know you. You're gonna rant for 10 years. So let me just put it to you this quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna go by order of this fucking show. Oba Seth Rollins stuff, I thought did brilliant. There's nothing I can really fault there. All right. You mentioned the Penta. Actually, what happened afterwards? The AJ Bailey match, was it? Or no?
No, that was after Penta.
Oh no, the Grande. Yes, because I remember I left the second.
The Americanos. Yeah, that was next to.
That was okay. I don't think
the ending was funny. The ending was.
Yeah, it was funny. I agree with you. Yeah, we're on the same page.
Who does a flying headbutt, and he's the one who fucking gets pinned.
Yeah. So that was okay, but the ending made it really funny. But
do you feel too that they've flipped it completely? That Chad is now the heel everywhere?
No. I still think he is the face in
WWE.
Yeah. So then you had which I thought was funny what they did in the AAA at the end of that.
That was good.
Yeah. Then we had, I know Roman Reigns got out of his car and he cut a promo about how his family should be feeling disgraced after that. And then Jey Uso, when they were backstage,
the line about why Roman's winning, the family line about how. I mean,
that was good. No, the Roman stuff backstage I liked. But I'll get to the
character
main
stuff.
Event.
Like that was character stuff.
And the Usos look better when they're with Roman than when they're on. I have to admit, when they're on whether you like it, you don't like the fact it's repetitive or not.
Yeah, even LA Knight is having deja vu, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's
questioning. And that motherfucker's been stuck in a loop for 3 years.
Which, by the way, I actually think LA Knight might be involved in that feud. By the way, because of this, but that's a whole different conversation, right? The Bailey AJ match, I'm not gonna lie, I expected a bit more.
It was very quick.
But I will say though, I like Becky beating up AJ though. But I thought Becky was gonna go after Carr, so I'm confused there. And then what we do? Are we gonna have them face off for the IC Championship?
They confirmed it, didn't they? Didn't they actually confirm that it's a rematch at Mania?
No, I don't know if they did. I don't think so. But anyway, what else happened? The Natty Dupree stuff, I don't care. The Penta match, I cared for. Amazing match of the night.
Bro, the table spot, the front flip through the middle ropes, and he, like, Penta was sitting on the table, and he had over, like when he hit him, bro, like he was airborne. They both just like exploded over the back of the table, man.
Yeah. Wait, before I continue, Lewis, listen, you know my agenda, man. You know, you listen, we have the agenda, man. Big up the agenda, man. Big up the agenda. Yeah, big up.
I had a Dubai kid in my chat.
Big up that. Yo, Jester, I need you to watch Bahrain Kingdom Pro Wrestling, man. Kingdom Pro Wrestling is what you need to be watching moving forward, bro.
I seen you talking a bit about Turkey and shit last night.
No, forget about that. After the stream, me and Lewis and Liam and King, all we were doing was watching Kingdom Pro Wrestling in Bahrain. It's funny as hell. Anyway, besides the point, yeah. At main event, I'm pretty sure I'm missing something. I hope I'm not. Did I miss anything else, Jester, before the main event?
The Danhausen stuff backstage.
The Danhausen cursing was it Grayson Waller? By the way, yeah, I'm glad that Grayson Waller is getting away from Kofi Kingston. To be fair, I forgot.
They did the Randy Orton stuff, obviously.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, the Randy Orton thing. I give a fuck about.
The phone call.
Fuck about the Randy Orton
Who
stuff.
do you think it is? Because the internet's basically already agreed who it is.
People thinking The Rock, right?
Yes.
That's what Ansar's told me.
Yeah. Even at first, I was like, all I thought of at first was like Legacy, like because it's Cody. I thought a throwback to Legacy, and I'm like, there's no way they're getting Ted DiBiase.
No, Ted DiBiase has some issue going on.
Is he controversial? He's been like sued or some shit, like fraud or some shit. Like, I didn't think of The Rock at all, but
I didn't initially.
And the whole sell your soul thing, like The Rock never got his soul. You know what I mean? Even when he got John Cena's soul, he didn't get it. You know what I mean? He didn't get John Cena's soul. So, yeah, it has to be. And I mean, story-wise, I hate The Rock's involvement, but storyline-wise and with the way he's lingered about it and the whole selling your soul thing, if it's him and it gets to Mania and it's him and he's one of the catalysts, then yeah, it works. Like, of course it works. And Randy at his worst, like when people are going, 09 Randy and shit, the most despicable, fucked up, boring, bland, ridiculous version of Randy ever was the Authority one. And that existed for a long time. So he would be the one to make perfect sense to sell his soul.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I genuinely thought that storyline-wise, just everything is... I mean, look how many matches we got confirmed, bro. That alone, we're a month out now and we're starting to actually get a fucking card assembled.
Yeah. Anyway, and then the
promo thing to end the show was way drawn out, and it was shit to not it was literally the bit where it was like, "Welcome to the main event," and it's like they got microphones that made me think of South Park. Like the main event was literally a promo battle.
Bro, I'm sorry,
literally.
I'm sick and tired of promo battles. That's the whole problem.
Same, bro. Like
main event, bro. I'm sorry.
It was a good promo, but it was like half hour of the show for fucking.
Bro, I'm sorry. When your father is getting dissed, or you're getting dissed, saying you're getting, buried next to your father, I'm expecting this motherfucker, the way Roman Reigns has presented himself for years, to pull up to that ring, maybe have a little promo battle, sure, but afterwards, I'm destroying him, bro. You know what would have been a perfect time for Roman Reigns to actually whoop his ass? Bro, when Punk kept on cutting him off from leaving the ring, that would have been perfect.
I thought it was interesting that, last night showed...
What the fuck is calling him old? How is Punk getting offended by
That's what I'm saying. I found it very interesting that Punk snapping was just your old. And I genuinely, in the moment, was like, And what fucking, how many recent champions have they had that aren't?
Lewis, you're not saying that to my pops and leaving him like, bro, what the fuck is this shit?
It was a messed up line. The lines, I thought in general, I thought last night Roman cooked him. Outright. Cooked him. I thought Punk came across
based on what wrestling, we cooked them like in how wrestling fans think, which fine. But bro, Roman
the old stuff was, that was ridiculous. But I just thought, even the way, I don't know, there was just, there was something about the delivery before he kind of gave the old man stuff about, it was this confidence and swagger. That bit where he came back into the ring of, all right, you fucking want this, let's go. But yeah, I agree, he probably should have destroyed him. And I thought it was interesting that, it was Punk stood tall, but Roman got in his head. Yeah, and Punk cheap shot him. It was a full cheap shot. Like a heel move.
Yeah, I get you, bro. Liam,
They're
now you can
exhibiting
go on.
old traits too. You know what I mean? Like they're both going low blow stuff now, or just cheap.
Yeah. Low, cheap bars basically is what
Cheap
you're
heat.
on about.
Yeah, cheap heat. I wouldn't say low blow. The old man stuff's low blow, but the old stuff, you're just old. That's just cheap heat. You know, like that's playing into a wrestling trope.
But that's what I mean. Like, I feel like Roman cooked him in a sense that, like, he's thinking like wrestling fans. At least not all of them,
like
half of the
cliche.
wrestling fan base. Because
Like
some
almost like the
there's
old sucker and chuck
one half will like him, another half will be like, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, no, even I couldn't. I genuinely, like yesterday, I was getting sick of his teeth. The smiling and grinning and flashing of the smile, and I was getting a bit over that. That version of Roman Reigns, like he's got so much swagger now that like he believes his own drip, his own height. Like,
if it makes Roman look good, though, I can't lie.
100%, but it also makes him look like an obnoxious. Like it's hard to his character, like to, especially when the bloodline stuff comes back into it. For me, it's hard to see Roman as a face, like a proper face.
I think, but we've always talked about how he's a tweener, though.
I wouldn't even call him that. Like he's a very selfish. Like he's where I feel like it's weird. I genuinely feel this storyline is like the catalyst to put the bloodline back together in the way that they were. Like the bad.
And I think they're doing that because they're trying to save the company to a degree. It looks like, I feel like that Roman Reigns was a Pat McAfee thing that he was saying before Royal Rumble. I feel like ever since they were like, yeah, well, we're just gonna put the bloodline back together now. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like with football and Real Madrid, like when Mbappe is getting everything he fucking wants, or when he got everything he wanted at PSG. It's the same shit. It's like Roman Reigns is getting whatever the fuck he wants. But I find it funny though, because when it comes to Cody Rhodes, they'll call that out, but when it comes to Roman Reigns, they ain't calling that out. By the way, I'm not a Roman hater. I'm just saying the hypocrisy, again, back to the point that Lewis and I have always said on this fucking channel, IWC are fucking pathetic. Only Lewis and I have said this, bro. Barely anyone else say anything about IWC, and this is why this agenda stands. Fuck IWC. They don't deserve what they fucking want with Cody Hill. None of you fucking deserve it. None of you fucking deserve it. As good as it will be, I was
against
want it,
heel
and that's
Cody.
fine by you, but everybody else can fucking hold that, bro. I'm sorry.
I was against heel Cody up until heel Cena. When we got to that point,
fuck them, bro.
When we got to that point, and the Cena stuff sucked, and Cody wasn't even a tweener at that point. Like he was just. Like as much as he was the face, like, and we hadn't had the Penta push too, and like a couple of other characters that were coming up that could be the new mega face.
He's not world champion material. They'd be like, oh, he's just.
No, I think Penta is world champion material, but I don't think.
No, but Jester, you're failing the point. You're missing my point. You're missing my point. Fans will say otherwise when he wins. Watch.
Yeah, but look, what I was going to say is every era we've had. So, like, the Roman era was the longest one, right? Like, straight up. It was like, they're going on about Cody's been in the title picture constantly for 3 years, but, like, he had to do his due diligence for 2 years to get there, and then he spent 3 years nonstop in it. Basically, exactly like Stone Cold and The Rock back in the day. He's like Stone Cold, right? Like, when you look at the Rumble history, he's like Stone Cold. Before that, Roman 3-4 years nonstop. No losses. No defeats, barely any reigns, barely any matches. Before that, wishy-washy with Reigns, like in terms of titles, who they stand with, who they don't stay with. There's always been an era, bro, where, like the Orton era. I hated the Orton Authority era. I fucking hated it.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
that's when I stopped.
I hated that too. I hate that.
That's when I stopped watching wrestling.
I hate that, bro. No, I fuck that Authority. That Authority thing. Pathetic.
Like 2009 Randy Orton was when I stopped. Like Cena getting forced down our throats, Roman getting forced down our throats, and Randy and Triple H and Steph and That's when we were still a few years out from the Daniel Bryan stuff. So like, but I'm just trying to say, like, we've been through these periods where we've had a champion or someone be champion or someone be in the picture for the longest time and we haven't wanted them there. You know, Roman wasn't wanted there. And he was there anyways.
People forget that.
Well, with Cody, they wanted Cody there. And then they also they did the dangling carrot with him for 2 years in a row where, like, you know, he kept falling short or getting denied or whatever, or having Seth be Seth. Like, it was the Seth stuff. Like, same as Punk, basically. They had the Seth and Cody shit happen, then they had the Seth and Punk shit happen. You know, like, Seth's been the distraction before someone gets their world championship reign. No, but they did want it. The people wanted it. And at that time, Roman was the champion. And it was in the back end of his run that people were like, there was the people that were hardcore bloodline marks. The people that were still just like, nah, Roman needs to be the champion forever. And then as soon as he wasn't champion, he was a part-timer. It's just like, it's, besides Orton and Cody, who else is it going to fucking be? You've got the other guys. That's the argument. That's the problem. Drew was busy, about to go do other stuff, getting towards the age thing and the part-timer himself. Then you got the other guys. That's what seemed like they were doing for the last year, 6 months, whatever, and it hasn't happened. Now we're here. You got to fucking deal with it. It's just going to happen. It's got to play out, and it's the same old shit that happens every single WrestleMania, really. You've probably got one WrestleMania in 5 or 10 where they do something different or do something new or not by the mainstream standards.
Yeah, but
you know, like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. That's I get what you mean. Yeah. Where they just change all of a sudden.
Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston. Even back in the day, you could say the last time they'd done it was Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero. That night. You know what I mean? They never actually crown someone new.
Wait, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero. Are you talking about Mania 20?
XX was. So
Eddie
was already champion and Benoit won it for the first time.
Oh, you mean both of them, both stories?
So I'm saying, so Eddie's story was already playing out, but they pulled the trigger on Eddie, and Eddie's was unexpected at the time, right? And turned into a diamond. Like that Eddie Guerrero World Championship reign.
When he beat Brock.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But then they all, like, basically, bro, that story back then is like what they're trying to emulate with, like, Sami Zayn and fucking Jey Uso and shit now. You know what I mean? Like, it was Benoit and fucking Eddie G-ing each other up and saying, we can do this, we can be main eventers, etc. You know, like, but that, what I'm trying to say, though, is that was truly, like, and that's 20 years ago, that was one of the first times where they made a start at WrestleMania. You know, like in Benoit, where they pulled it. Like, even think back to the Booker T Triple H thing, and they didn't pull the trigger. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they've done so many, the Batista stuff. Like, what they were going to, remember Batista Orton, bro, what it was going to be.
Yeah.
You know, before Daniel Bryan. What we're getting here, Cody and Orton, is Batista and Orton back then. But there's no third man. Drew's the third man, or should have walked in there as the champion, or Fatu is the new challenger. That's what you're saying, or you've wanted for so long. Like, and we're not getting it all. We're walking into a predictable situation. Something that we've done. It's been done because it's Mania. It's been done because of the IWC. It's been done because of fucking Damage Control.
Yeah, but Bryan made sense back then. I can't lie. Anyway, Yeah, Liam, now you can go ramble and rant and I don't know.
I thought Raw was shit. I give it a 1. And that was only for the Dragon Lee match. The start was good. With Oba Femi and Brock and Seth and so on and so forth. I was hoping that Brock was going to do better with the goons outside. Personally, I feel like he was a bit reckless.
He was lazy too.
Yeah, very right. So there were some guys.
One of those flips was.
He
yeeted a guy. He like did the over rotate, like land on the leg.
The AJ Bailey match was shit. I would have had Becky Lynch cost Bailey, so then we could have a triple threat. But WWE doesn't know how to book, so it is what it is. So yeah, that match was crap. Then obviously Becky come out and did what she did, whatever. Dragon Lee Penta match, like I said, was good. The Natalia and Maxine the pre-match, I'm just bored of it. I'm bored of Maxine. She's crap. She's just this long giraffe looking thing.
Yeah, she's too skinny. I thought that yesterday too. And that doing that leg drop's not going to be good for her body in the long run.
Yeah, she's too big. She's too big for that type of stuff, isn't it? Like,
I don't care for the Randy stuff. If I'm being 100%. If it's The Rock, then please W Rock, because he's just going to ruin everything again, and I can't wait to see everyone cry. Because...
you can wait for that when.
100%. I can't stand Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton needs to be the guy that comes in with these celebrities and has cool matches and shit. We don't need to see him in the world title picture, in my opinion.
I agree there.
I disagree, but
that's just my opinion.
No, I agree hard.
The Valkyrie and Raquel match was absolutely dreadful. I've seen better in that Bahrain.
The Raquel Valkyrie. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to mention that match. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with that match, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I like the live promo on the Judgment Day, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
And then the last bit, I'm just so bored of both of them. They're both shit. They're both overused. That was the best punch I've ever seen CM Punk throw, and I've seen them in UFC where they actually throw punches for real.
It sounded nice with the mic in his hand.
Yeah, hopefully he gets retired soon. But yeah, I'm never going to get what I want, so that just is what it is. But yeah, no, generally it's just typical WWE booking, typical shit. I'll keep watching because I love wrestling, but it's just shit. It's what it is.
All right, but so I agree with you that Raw wasn't great, Liam, but I think we have two different reasons is why I'm asking you this question. So
go on.
Oh, man.
So you're asking for like all new people to be in the main event scene? Is that
the Vikings got knocked out?
I don't know. No, but on a real, like, I'm actually trying to understand again, like, because you have never answered my question properly. Like,
go on. Yeah.
Are you looking? Because now it's a promo class. It's not like we're watching watch-alongs and we're fucking around.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, are we? Like, so now are we? Because my mom messaged me. My fucking days. Are you looking for new stars to main event rather than like maybe the top guys always getting the opportunity, like what we called out TKO for the other day, being Lewis?
Yeah. No, for me, I think Trick Williams should be in the main event. I don't think he should win it. I think if they're going to have him be this next superstar, have him fall short a little bit and then win it, it'll make it a bit better. But like, I'm bored of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has obviously come out on podcasts and he's never going to be a heel. We're never getting what we want because he hates being booed. We've seen it in AEW. He hated being booed. He come over. It wouldn't surprise me if there's something in his contract saying that he can't be healed, to be honest with you. Because he doesn't like being booed. He likes to be the face.
See, I got to disagree there because AEW was formed off the back of the New Japan run, and Cody Rhodes was a heel in the entire Ring of Honor and New Japan run, and it was the greatest version of him ever. He ate up the heat in Japan. Ate it up.
Yeah, but he's never going to be that in WWE, though, is he? They can't even swear. They beep out shit. Like, shit's not even a swear word in my vocabulary. And they beep it out.
Yeah,
I agree with you. You know, when the crowd is saying, Cody, where's your sexy ass wife? And then he's like doing the double fucking bird. I agree. That's the Cody I want. Black hair Cody.
Black hair, black suit, black hair.
Come out in TNA and paid the wrestler money.
Shenanigans with her. Fucking bunch of Evolution suit wearing motherfuckers standing around him. Like, yeah, it's the best version of him ever.
So,
but I thought he ate it up in Japan. I would agree in AEW about halfway through the run. it was the Ogogo, the Anthony Ogogo feud. Like, it was the whole when they played into the America fucking anti-USA shit. When they played into that, and the crowd seen it for what it was, and seen like this kind of, regardless of whether Ogogo was good or not, but they seen this young new guy being put in this very WWE thing, and Cody playing Hulk Hogan, basically. It all went downhill in AEW from there, and they essentially, like, he was a heel, but he wasn't. Like, they were booing him, but it's just his portrayal was, it was like there was something in his contract there at that point that he was never going to be the bad guy. But I still hold out hope for it, but I can see why they would never do it, especially now that Cena's gone. That's why I like it, and they're probably about to lose Ray too. So you've got, like, I can't think of anyone else. The closest to the only other guy that you could think that's never going to be heel or shouldn't be heel or whatever is Sami Zayn, but yet he was healed not so long ago, and Cody has been in a big run for a long time. Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
You're not getting.
But it could also be like, bro, you could also make the best Booker T meme with Cody. Like Cody, Raheem, Booker T, because 5-time. That would mean we've still got 2 more years of this shit. He's got to do it, you know, if he's going to become Booker T. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying about Randy, though. I wanted the 4-way or the 5-way. I wanted the cluster of the match at WrestleMania. I wanted a ladder match too. I wanted like a clusterfuck 5-way fucking ladder match for the title, where you literally went into it and thought anything could happen here. And I wanted Drew to walk in as champion, like, and have it centered around with what it looked like they were going to do, you know, a month ago with Fatu and Trick. It looked like it was going to be 100% be Fatu, Trick, Cody, Randy, Drew. Like, that looked like it was going to be the match. And I was locked in on that, because even if you knew Drew was losing, you could have had Randy sneak one out, which wouldn't have surprised me at all, like a kind of out of nowhere type thing. But that whole match and the build towards it would have been about making dudes stars, and then their performance at the Mania. You know, you're looking at Fatu and Trick at Mania going, fuck. Like, it might be probably a bit too soon for both of those two to be in a Mania main event.
Yeah, that's what Liam said last week to us.
But they still could have been carried having Drew, Randy, and Cody in the match with them. And being the younger guys too, and being a hypothetical ladder match, they could have been the two to do the spots. You know what I mean? To do the eat shit, earn your comeuppance, and the Drew would have dished out most of the damage, and Orton and Cody would have been psychological and methodical and protected everyone, basically. Potentially you could have had a sick dream match, but then I guess WWE were like, yeah, but then that's, you know, 3 guys that we don't have for whatever other matches that we were planning. And it seems too, going into it, like, Fatu and Drew, all right, but that's like it's like Priest, it's like Damian Priest's last 3 or 4 WrestleMania matches, where they're like you're literally gone from being the world champion to a one-on-one feud that's like a throwaway SmackDown match, you know, like, is at Mania. You know, for Drew it's a step down, and then for Fatu it's just an individual kind of one-on-one match that we've already seen him do heaps of times throughout the last year now.
Yeah, last year it was against Damian Priest, for example, and now we're getting it.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I hear that.
And then Trick was the one that was like, anything you did with him was new. Anything you did with Trick was new. Mm-hmm. And then even like, you look at, all right, so the impact of Trick, the packaging of him, but just even physically, because someone pointed out about Fatu recently, like that it looked like he had slimmed down, right? Like that he actually doesn't look. But he doesn't look as imposing now. He seems like ass in the ring at the moment. Like, his wrestling style has changed as a result. He's not wrestling like a kind of, even though he wasn't a super heavyweight, he was wrestling like one, like an Umaga, you know, and now he's not. Like, he's doing the more like an Uso now, super kicks and splashes and all this shit. Trick is a fucking beast. Like, just physically, Trick, the height, the size, the look, the package, everything. You know what I mean? Like, Trick would stand in a ring with Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre and nearly be the beefiest guy there. So I just feel like at least even in that, the packaging of everyone, Orton, we've been there, done that. Cody, been there, done that. Drew's about to go away. None of it happened, though. Like, none of it. And even Trick's the one guy now where it looks like he's got no direction going into Mania. You know, we're calling the hype the US title, but we're nowhere near it right now, are we? You know what I mean? Like, we're all saying, yeah, that's going to happen, but we're nowhere near it.
Bro, I feel like Trick Williams, he's just that guy that's trying to take the piss out of anyone, and he'll just create enemies galore. He's doing what Drew did, but in his own way, to be quite frank and honest. Anyway, yeah, listen, I disagree with both y'all. Like I said earlier, I don't mind reliving Randy Orton heel. He's due one more world title. Let him have it this time around. If you don't want him to have another time around, cool, whatever. And you know what? I don't mind if he loses. Let me finish. I'll let you talk. Okay? I don't mind if he has a short title reign. I really don't mind. If it's for the story, I don't mind. But, however, we don't need to see Cody winning it back. But I have a weird feeling he'll win it back. Unless if Cody wins it back as a heel, I ain't here for it. I ain't here for that. So, yeah. Just have to put that out there. But let's see what happens with that one, innit?
As we stand right now, what's happening at Mania with that match?
With that match, I can see that match being methodical because you know Randy Orton heel how methodical he's gonna be. I'm telling you right now.
Just result.
Oh, we're gonna see. I thought about it a few hours ago. We're probably gonna see Raw costing Cody the championship and Randy Orton pouncing, taking the win.
And we're building for Rock versus
Cody at SummerSlam, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is, by the way, another reason why I'm not here for Cody beating Randy, because then if that's what we're doing, then we may as well go that direction. And then I don't know, Randy Orton could lose it to who's a baby face on SmackDown that can beat Randy Orton? I know you man want Trick Williams, but heel dynamic.
Fatu.
Probably Fatu, yeah.
No, I don't.
Especially if he, if he does, like if he gets the win over Drew.
Bro, Fatu, I'm sorry, Fatu is good. I know you think he is not ready for a casual. And I had this little argument with my younger brother today about casual fans because he thinks like a casual fan. You know, I mean, man told me, you know, give this guy opportunity because of this. Will I even bring up the story aspect or like that, bro? Like, come on now, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? So, I think Fatu is not a bad step, man. I really don't think it's a bad step.
They need to repackage him a little. They need to have him coming out with the werewolf mask every time, right? Like they need to create like a Penta-like packaging gimmick cult following behind him just because of his appearance. The werewolf mask all the time. I actually reckon contacts would be sick for him too. Some form of skittish looking or white looking contacts that make his eyes look clear like an animal. They need to have him be an animal, like literally be an animal, like the whole werewolf lean into it. Casual fans will lean more into him if they see this wild man rather than just another Samoan, another fat Samoan, and now that he's not fat, another average looking Samoan with shitty tattoos. Like, you know what I mean? Like he looks like a bum. Fatu.
Yeah.
He wrestles like one as well.
Sometimes. I think the last 6 months or so, I think he's gone downhill with his wrestling, but he did get hurt too. So it's to be expected. He got hurt and he slimmed down. And he took time off because he got all his fucking teeth done and shit. But I think he's lost that momentum and that ferocity that he had when he was the breakout star in the new bloodline. I think he's been nowhere near it. Nowhere near it.
Yeah, he needs more. I agree with Jester. A presentation can do him wonders.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and if they want him to appeal more to a casual fan, or if not even the casual fan mainstream, then you got to appeal to the kids. You've got to fucking sell bucket loads of merch.
Oh, so that's why you're saying mask, for example.
So part of it, so package him up like, all right, so look at Penta's entrance, look at Oba's entrance, like, and we've seen Jacob come out with the mask once or twice, but every single night, bro, come out and do a thing and howl and have the lighting.
By the way, when I went to the Night of Champions when he was
US
champion, when I went to Night of Champions when he was US champ before he lost to Solo, he was actually doing more than.
Have you ever seen the Predator movies? Any of them? Sorry? You ever seen the Predator movies?
I have.
Any of them?
Liam, probably not me.
What you see? Have you ever seen any Predator movie, bro? Do you know what the Predator is? You know the alien, the Predator? You don't know what it is?
Yeah, okay, but I've not seen that. I'm telling you, I've not seen it.
So they wear this mask, right? That covers, it's like an armored mask. And underneath it, they're an alien motherfucker, right? And the dreads and shit is like a part of their mask. And when they take the mask off, they got this brutal motherfucking face under it. Right now, look, the way Fatu has his hair and shit, comes out with the wolf mask, does like this fucking, like the classic fucking wolf pose thing, pulls the mask off, and then his dreads that explode, and he's like, ah! Like fucking, the kids would love that shit. They'd eat that shit up. They'd reenact that shit week in, like the same way Penta comes out and does his, like it's a fucking part of the show now. Fatu needs that same. Like Penta, I would say, is already more in the mainstream attention than Fatu. And Fatu went through a whole fucking being attached to the Bloodline storyline for the last year and a half, 2 years. And I would say that Penta's presentation and packaging and progression alone already is further than Fatu. More reach than Fatu. Fatu is just another Samoan. Another part of the Bloodline.
Yeah.
He's like, especially now that he's slimmer, he looks too much like an Uso. Like even Solo, I will give the exact same criticisms to Solo as much as he's funny. As much as he's a funny cut. They nerfed that motherfucker. They nerfed him so hard, like literally clipped his balls off and put him in a bag. Like,
yeah,
they nerfed him. You know what I mean? Like, you think back to that Solo that kept costing matches for Roman? Like that Solo that fucking spiked Cody in the he's gone, bro. Like that Solo's dead, you know. And I think they've done the same with Fatu. Like, I would genuinely say that I believe Penta is in more of a mainstream position now than Fatu is. That even nearly Trick is.
I would take Penta as world champion, but it ain't gonna happen.
I would too, but whether they do it, I literally thought about it last night, watching him about halfway through that Dragon Lee match. I thought, can this guy be world champion? Like, will they ever make him world champion? Where does the program lie? Like, I perfectly think already it's the same bloke. It's Gunther. It's world championship on Gunther and Penta, and I think that's where it lies. But I don't know. We'll see how he goes, and he's already near 40 too. So, but I believe he has all the ability in the world to do it, and he's been TNA, Lucha Underground, and a couple other places world champion too. So, but I don't know if they will do it, and if they do it, it's probably going to be on the build to some fucking super show in Mexico City. You know what I mean? Like some actual WWE pay-per-view that's in like an outdoor arena in fucking Mexico, like, which I wouldn't have no problem for because it'll probably be one of the craziest pay-per-views they ever do. So yeah, but will they do it? I don't think so. Like, I think they're very lost on SmackDown at the moment. I think they had all the opportunity in the world in the last 6 months, and it seemed like that's what they were doing, and then it just all fell off the fucking face of the earth come Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't, like, even with NXT, you know, you're now pushing Sol Ruka to go for that title. She doesn't need that title. That title is to build a character. She already has a character. Is she well?
But adds to her resume. I think it adds to her resume, though. I think
fuck her resume.
What?
Like, I think she should already be made roster. I think she should.
Yeah, she should be main roster, but if she's NXT women's champ, I don't mind because I don't. Personally, for me, I'm the type of guy that likes to use trophies and belts to back up my.
That means she stays.
Yeah, but they don't ever. They barely ever bring the NXT accolades into the main roster. There are some people that have had.
I think they should do that more often, in my opinion.
Yeah, they should, but they don't, bro. They don't do it anywhere near enough.
I think they should, in my opinion.
Yeah, they should. They used to. Look at the way that Shinsuke and Finn arrived on the main roster. Even Joe.
The title, didn't he?
KO's is 100% the greatest NXT to main roster debut of all time. They debuted him on the main roster exactly the same way they debuted him on NXT.
I will say, though, the difference with wrestling and football, though, with the Resume Championship, some of them deserve some or not because it's booking at the end of the day. But
a lot of the ones you look at a lot of the ones in NXT recently. There are some that are truly deserved, and then there are some that are done because they have nothing to do with the person.
Yeah, JC Jane is the best example of nothing to do.
JC Jane shouldn't be there, bro. She's
hold that. Yeah, you with your live agenda and your JC Jane agenda, you hold that in that chat. Anyway, continue.
How long has she been there? How long? She was Toxic Attraction, wasn't she?
Yep.
Yes.
That's how fucking long she's been in.
Both of the others have gone.
And she was the least talented one.
Yeah.
Not least talented. I don't mean that. She was the least character-driven one or whatever. Like, Mandy was the least talented
for this long. I know she lost to Paxley, and then
she was one of the people. Like, it was like when AEW started giving Serena Deeb credit. It was just she got it because she's been there for so long.
Yeah, but at least with Serena Deeb, like she's actually been there. She does a bit more for herself.
Oh, bro, no, Serena Deeb had 20-year pedigree to get to that point. That's what I'm saying. Like they still like people have felt like Serena Deeb's been done dirty over the years. You know what I mean? Like AEW were just finally making it happen, and then when it happened, I was like, "This is so fucking boring. This is so fucking shit." Like I could not give a shit about when Serena Deeb was women's champion. Like, you know, it was one of the worst runs of AEW. Like. The JC Jane stuff is just boring. Even her group, bro, is like a boring, repetitive repeat of Toxic Attraction.
Yeah,
you know, I've never rated her. I never rated, really, truthfully, I never rated anybody from Toxic Attraction.
No, I hear that.
Mandy Rose is very, very pretty, and the Otis stuff was very, very funny, but she was never any good.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Yeah, she was never any good.
But now we move. AEW Revolution. What do you guys?
I watched it. I downloaded it.
Did you not watch it?
Sickos. No, I did. I told you. I downloaded it like after the show. It was worth it, bro. Was worth it. Sicko shit though, man. Truly sicko shit. Hangman is a fucking, well, both of them. Jeez, but sicko shit. I hate matches like that now.
Yeah, I know. But true. I actually also want to talk about Ospreay returning. That was big.
Fucking goat, mate. The Billy Goat.
Can I just say he looks better than ever?
Yeah, of course. Bro, he's been fucking jacked 6 ways fucking Sunday for like 2-3 years now, bro. Like, he's dude's like Kenny Omega mode, you know, like fucking 5-6 years ago. Like, he's just in God mode right now. But yeah, the surgery return, spinal fusion or whatever it was, and he's back in 6 months.
And then the whole lab return. That was cool.
I genuinely thought he wasn't going to be back for a little while. Just before, like I thought it'd be about 3 months before Wembley. But I guess what it already is, isn't it? It's August, all in. So we already are basically at 3 months. Yeah. So I thought maybe the next show. But the way they did the return, looks like the Death Rider stuff full stop. Anybody like that's going to be a clusterfuck moving forward for a little while, I think, like because they've got women, men's, and everything, and it's all happening around each other. Yeah, that picture was grot, absolute grot. Do you think it was planned, or it was just the cameraman was right there as it happened?
No, he actually fell on that camera. He fell.
No, but I mean, do you think it was planned?
No.
Because the cameraman got right in front of his, like, for what he was doing. I don't think it was
planned. I think he just.
It was just when he let him go, bang, cameraman was. And they went with it. It was like the producer was like, "That's disgusting." Go with it.
It's just the cameraman tried to get a best angle as
Like,
he can.
it looks like you've got some fucking grot around you, bro. Like your camera's fucking, like it was grot. It was grot, but what a visual! Like, it's a full blown visual, man. Like cinema visual, like disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah, they cooked, man. It was but I only watched like 5 of the matches, truthfully.
No, we watched the whole show immediately. Bro, by the way, their shows are too far.
Did you watch the Bandito match?
Yeah, I love Bandito.
Yeah, me too.
He's sick, cunt.
He's sick,
and
yeah.
I actually, at the moment, I feel like he's like, because like he's come from the ring. I mean, I guess they have. They're using him because he was like Ring of Honor world champion for ages, and then being used. I just feel like he's like right on the fucking edge. Like he's like losing all these matches that, like, if he was to win them, you know what I mean? Like it's, but I feel like they're maybe about to push him, but at the same time, like they've got so many fucking luchador talents there that like it could be any one of those dudes. But yeah, I love Bandito. He's a sick cunt, genuine sick cunt. The fall away slam moonsault thing, bro. Always just, you see that many Spanish flies, I'll watch Bandito do his fall away fucking. I don't even know what he calls it, but it's sick.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Moxley. His character at the moment too, bro. He's like a tweener almost. Like I thought the Death Rider stuff was done, and then it's like it keeps reigniting.
Yeah.
The Death Riders. It's like they keep fucking becoming a group again because of everything else that's going on around them. The Ronda shit. What were you like genuinely when Ronda came out?
I loved it.
I was confused and shocked. I was like, damn.
It was the shittest way to make like she sneaks in through the crowd to just point at Tony Storm. Like, why did she not come out the main ramp behind Tony?
Because I don't think she's going to be wrestling. I think she's promoting her fight in May.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it, man? It is one of those.
Like a buzz, isn't it? Like a buzz thing, more than an actual thing. And they were making her look strong with that many security as well.
I think she'd be arse anyway. She was arse in WWE. She hasn't wrestled for fucking 2 years, and all she did was all she's done in that time is complain about professional wrestling and professional wrestling fans. So I don't think the AEW fans will want her.
No.
And I don't think they will respond to her well at all. Yeah, I was very shocked by it. I couldn't believe it. My missus come in and I was like, that Ronda?
I loved it because it was a massive FU to TKO. Because the thing that a lot of people won't know, I know that you might know this, but the fight that she's going to have, she wanted to book that with the UFC, and they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't give them the number that they wanted, so they went with MVP, which is the one that Jake Paul owns, co-promote or whatever. So, and then obviously she doesn't like WWE and her time there and whatever. So it's just a massive fuck you to her, because obviously TKO own both UFC and WWE, obviously. So it was just a massive FU to them, in my opinion. But again, like I said, they booked her so strong to make her look like a savage with all of those security guards. Like, you didn't need 72 different men in the ring trying to stop her. So yeah, like realistically, she could have just punched Tony Storm in the face. And then, they could have booked it like that. But that's why I think it was just a buzz thing where it's like, oh my God, Ronda Rousey's in AEW. And then you search her name and then, oh, she's got a fight coming up. Personally. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. I hear Liam. Bro, listen, Ronda Rousey, I mean, apparently she has some fight going on. So that's why she's part of the reason why she's back. Or not back, but with AEW on that venue.
For the buzz.
Yeah, and listen, she's probably gonna be beneficial for what she does with the what's her name, Marina Shafir.
Mhm.
I actually think she'd look good in that group with Moxley and them.
Oh, she'd suit being a Death Rider.
Yeah, she'd be good at Death Rider group. I can't lie, she'd cook in that.
And
But
I was going to say, as I was saying about the only match that I feel they could ever do in AEW with her that would work is the one that they wanted to do in WWE that didn't work, the Shayna Baszler Ronda match.
Yes.
But they do that with Marina Shafir, and it's like what they do with Bloodsport.
Again, like I just said about the buzz thing, you know what Tony Khan's like. Mystico just signed, and as soon as he won the trios championship, they said Mystico is all elite.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey being all elite would have broke the internet. So
yeah.
Like, I don't think.
Yeah, I know.
I agree with
there
you.
was no announcement. Yeah.
yeah,
And it was LA too, so it was in her backyard.
And it's where the fight's going to be.
So she just would make sense too, because I thought with the entrance, well, they didn't have the music.
Yeah, she just
had
come into
that
the ring. She just come into the ring.
Because that music is copyrighted as shit, and WWE probably paid through the arsehole for it. But it's also iconic with her now too. You know what I mean? Like, it became her music. So I did think that, because then Tony always pays for his music. Always. Tony pays for all the music. Like, you want a weird song, he'll get it for you, you know? Like, so yeah, you're probably right there, bro. Which, I mean, that's good. It's publicity for AEW, and we don't have to deal with her having a fucking match.
Yeah.
Because, I just think that, like, MMA presentations in a wrestling ring, especially a place like AEW, I don't think they're going to want it.
No.
And the women's roster in AEW, besides Marina Shafir, they don't have anyone that's packaged like that they could.
They're all going to get their head kicked in.
That's what I mean. Yeah, they could literally throw a punch. You know what I mean? Like Toni Storm's a psycho. Her character is literally a psycho, but like, if that's in a gimmick match, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In a wrestling match, she's still just going to get ragdolled. You know what I mean? Like this current version of Toni Storm, which is basically invincible, she'd still get ragdolled by a real Ronda Rousey. Even Statlander. Unless they're going to fucking give Willow Nightingale like the maddest heel turn ever and turn her into like the second coming of Kong. I couldn't see anyone really standing up to.
No, I agree.
Yeah, no.
And they don't need it, bro. The women's division in AEW is fucking stacked. Like, it is balls to the wall, stacked. Like,
I'll say that 2 out of 3 falls match though was underwhelming, but
yeah, that feud is dragged out a bit already too. Like, it's not dragged out. It was a feud that came out of nowhere, and then they wanted to make it into like, you know, a rubber fucking feud where, like, you know, one gets one gets it, etc. Like, it's all felt very quick, and like, it's very obvious that Chris isn't going to be the one to come out on top. You know,
yeah,
like
she's going to win that probably.
Yeah. Like, they gave her a run. I was very surprised at the pace of it though, because the amount of other women that they've signed that have the talent, skill, or have been around longer than Thekla, like, I was very surprised how quick it happened.
Yeah. By the way,
like Megan Bain, as example. You know, even what's her name? That Lady Frost chick. I remember her being signed like a year, and she was a beast. You know, like, they have so many women on their roster that are like these shredded kind of near 6 foot monsters, and you don't really see any of them. You know, like, but I think that's been their strongest division for the longest time now. For the longest time, like probably 2-3 years straight, has AEW had an incredibly stacked women's division.
Yeah.
And they have women's programs happening all the time too, that are not just like throwaways. They lead to something for that person.
All right. Are we done now?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Because I want to end the stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I would usually ask for final words, but I know y'all will be waffling for 10 years. So, yeah, guys, You know what we're gonna
Says
do?
you, mate.
It says me. Yeah, you damn right says me. The AFCON winner. Yeah? Hold that. Now, listen. You know exactly what y'all need to do.
Didn't know Saudi.
Oh, wait, no. One last thing. Triple A. The Dom and the Kingo.
I thought it was overproduced.
Everything in Triple A is fucking overproduced, bruh. That fucking chair shot.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Kingo is the most reckless. Like, he ain't gonna last. He ain't like that motherfucker.
Yeah, but he's
hurts
talented
himself.
wrestler though, so I find that out.
He is, but he hurts himself or he hurts other. Did you see Dom's head?
Yeah.
He got staples in his head. Like, and he just, it was like Sabu style, bro. Like back in the day, Sabu style, throwing a chair at your fucking head. Even Dom, bro, the way it came at him, he didn't even get to bring his hands up. He just seen it and went, huh? And when he went down, it took him a good half second to register what had happened. And then you seen he's never felt anything like that in his life. Like that was, it was reckless. It was very reckless. I think Vikingo is not going to last long.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
By the way, how do we only have 4 likes on this stream? That's
I dropped mine straight away, bro.
It's because you've been waffling about Randy Orton the whole time, mate. No one.
It's felt like not many people were here though. Like no one was talking.
Yeah. To be fair, there's a lot of people watching other stuff, especially after Champions League, but it's okay. Anyway, guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment, go check socials, and hopefully a good review. Don't check TBV on your TV. Don't check the Barn View. I'm joking. Go check him out. Go check him out. Yeah, should be in the description or somewhere down there. Go check NoThisIsJester as well. And yeah, hopefully all good wherever you are.
Yeah.
To be honest, since we're here talking about wrestling, man said yeet. No yeet.
What?
Yeah, we're not playing what?
What?
Anyway.
What?
She told me she's gonna give me a piece.
Yeah, it was. I mean, happy belated fucking 316 day, guys.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, this is me, and
Bro,
this is every single one of you. Take care.